Okay, in this video, we're going through every World Cup record that could fall this summer to one single player, not a team. One man, one of the most decorated footballers who has ever lived, the one and only Leo Messi. The GOAT, La Pulga, the little genius from Rosario who spent 20 years making grown defenders look like traffic cones. 8 Ballon d'Ors, a World Cup winner. These days he plays his club football in Miami. At 38, turning 39 by the knockout rounds, he's at his 6th World Cup, almost certainly his last. And he's not here just to wave goodbye, he's here with a to-do list. So here's that list, every record on it, from the ones he breaks just by showing up, to one that, in nearly 100 years of World Cup football, literally nobody has ever done. Let's go. Start with the easy ones, records he extends the second he steps on the grass. Most World Cup matches ever played? Messi. 26, already past the old German great Lothar Matthaus. Most minutes on a World Cup pitch in history? Messi. 2,314. Most games ever as a captain? 19. Also him. He's not chasing these. Every minute he plays, he's just extending his own records. Most players spend a career chasing the record book. Messi spends his rewriting the pages he's already on. Now the big one, goals. The most goals in World Cup history is 16. Germany's Miroslav Klose. Messi's on 13. So the maths is simple. 4 goals this tournament, and he's the highest scorer the World Cup has ever seen. And before you say 4 is a lot, he scored 7 in 2022. In theory, the record's right there for the taking. In practice, there's a problem, and his name is Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe's on 12, 11 years younger, and he's the man who put 3 past Argentina in the last final, and somehow still lost. Messi might break the record, and watch Mbappe take it straight back. And if Messi scores even once, it's his 5th different World Cup with a goal, a club only Ronaldo belongs to. Though, to be fair, Ronaldo did his 5 in a row. Messi blanked in 2010. The internet tends to forget that. Then there's assists, and this one comes with an asterisk, so stay with me. In the proper stats era, since 1966, Messi is tied for the most World Cup assists ever. 8. Tied with another Argentine you might have heard of, Diego Maradona. 1 more, and Messi stands alone. But go back to the black and white days, before anyone counted these properly, and a German named Fritz Walter had 9. So, 1 assist makes Messi the modern record holder. 2 ends the argument for good. Oh, and he's the only player ever to assist in 5 different World Cups. Now add the goals and the assists together, 21. The most combined goal contributions in the tournament's history. Any goal, any assist in 2026, and that one stops being up for debate entirely. Here's one that sounds boring and absolutely is not. By playing a single minute in 2026, Messi becomes one of the first players in history to appear at 6 different World Cups. 6. That's staying at the absolute top for 2 decades, which is why in almost a century it had never been done. He shares that milestone with one other man, naturally, Cristiano Ronaldo, also going for 6, of course. And now, the one nobody's ever done. Messi captained Argentina to the trophy in 2022. If he lifts it again in 2026, he becomes the first player in the entire history of the World Cup to win it twice as captain. Now, you'll see people online insist Brazil's Cafu already did this. They're wrong, and it's worth being precise about why. Yes, Cafu won 2 World Cups, in '94 and 2002, but he only captained the second one. In '94, he was a squad player who came off the bench in the final. The captain that day was Dunga. So Cafu won twice, captained once. Maradona won in '86 as skipper, lost in '90. Dunga, Casillas, Lloris, every legendary captain you can name lifted it once at most with the armband. Twice? It has genuinely never happened. Messi is 1 trophy away from football's last untouched milestone. And finally, my favorite. If Argentina reach the final, and Messi scores in it, he'll be the oldest player ever to score in a World Cup final, at 39, breaking a record that has stood since 1958. There's exactly one way he gets denied. If the man scoring at the other end is Cristiano Ronaldo, who's even older. Of course it would come down to those 2. Even the record books can't separate them. Here's the thing though, Messi needs none of this. He's already won the World Cup. He's already, for most of the planet, the greatest there has ever been, which makes every record he breaks this summer pure bonus. A man with nothing left to prove, quietly rewriting the record book on his way out the door. So watch closely. You're seeing the last act of the greatest career football's ever had, and he's still not done writing it.